Hello everybody, and welcome back to an episode of Supreme Alert 2020 as Vietnam. Last time we finally managed to finish our war against North China and just a little bit against Manchuria. Now we're just gonna continue on as we try and gather as many forces as we can in the invasion of Myanmar, which is gonna be a bit annoying as we don't have any foothold anywhere else, but we're just gonna try and help out against Myanmar. But if it's proven to be a waste of time, then we're just gonna forget about this war. In the meantime, and there's a slight lag, shouldn't be surprised. I suppose we could just take a look and see what's going on in the rest of the world at least. And once again, everything's lagging badly. Okay, why is nothing... There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, what is it? Waste management? Thank you. Wait, speaking of research, what else? Radar observant, blah, blah, blah. Oh, firstly, lock you from spending, as well as unit designs. Which, I am going to have to research certain designs anyway. But which one? The Centurion Mark III or the M4 1A3 Bulldog? Well, we're gonna need some medium-ish tanks, I guess. LE forces, forget that. Let's see, Saxons, Armadillos, and I guess the Stormer will do. Anti-tanks, HU-100, artillery. Not a whole lot other than the Scud launchers. Air defenses. We only have a few. Transports, I'm gonna ignore these. Aircraft, what do we have? See some other MiGs, a few other fighter interceptors, and one heli. Ships, we don't really have that much designs left, at least. Missiles, we're gonna need to research these immediately. And that's about it. Also, best to see how we're doing in production. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Krypton. Okay, I'm gonna start building these as soon as I can. It's gonna build a lot though. Kazoo. A rather interesting name used by the Russians. So we'll get these, a couple of these, and a lot of submarine launch, at least. That's about it. Speaking of Russia, well, what's left of Moscow, I don't think there's any comment to say when looking at this mess. In Europe, well, let's see. Marseille, I have no idea what they're doing. South Germany and Milan, looks like they're not going to deliver the killing blow. Something like that. More facilities are done. Thank you. The Middle East? Not a whole lot. No progress there. Africa. Cameroon, are you at war with anybody? Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Morocco. Right. Let's see. Burkina Faso. Yeah, I don't think there's any need to comment about their situation. South America, Argentina. Not much progress. So, okay, America. Well, Mexico is losing a bit of territory to Arizona, California, and Texas, although this area is a bit of a mess. I always say that. Same with Colorado. Nowhere else other than... yeah, supposedly wars are going off everywhere, but not literally with their next door neighbors, at least. Hawaii is not at war with anybody, and that's about it. Okay, we got some units here, but if I recall, didn't I send some other? Where are you going? Oh, okay, that's another unit that's head out. Got an AMX that needs to reinforce as well. Hopefully. Maybe surround that village. What the hell is Thailand doing? Okay, I have no idea what they're doing in that area. Got more reinforcements. Hong Kong is building up their own navy. Though I'm a little worried about their economy a little bit. Well, it actually looks pretty great, especially with the fact they have no debt. Still, all these ships are gonna cost a bit, at least in my opinion. So I got some of my own ships, along with a couple of Japanese frigates here, a Taiwanese Japanese transports, another transport, and the Japanese force is just sitting here for some reason. And I still don't get it. Oh, and building up a new port here, which is not going to be finished yet. But I will build a new railway line to connect to this here, and then the closest is actually here at Yanzhou. So I'll connect that. There we go. Okay, I got additional forces here, but I will send this BMP back because he's too damaged. So always the case. Yeah, if only we can just try and take this small town, but there's 2 extra garrisons and full garrison. Adding to the fact that Myanmar's military could try and counterattack somewhere else. So with that, I'll send my spies from China to Myanmar. All across Myanmar, I might add. I think I'll have some get close to the capital to see what defenses they have. Okay, coal mines are repaired. Got a lot of repairing to do, actually. I got a large presence over here, and I could send a couple of my tanks over. I guess I could do that. Firstly, though, I gotta get these guys to gather up. Have these guys reserve. Same with the rest of these units. And now, all these a long journey toward Myanmar. Yep, there they go. I still got a lot of units that are just sitting around. Speaking of which, we're still at elevated, we're at media deployment. No need for ships though. Of course, I am going to deal with some headaches of any ships that are still stranded for some reason. And if I recall, some are a little too far out. But since they're not at war with any of the Chinas now, they're fine, except for this one. This is the one ship I'm gonna have major annoyance to try and deal with. There's really nothing I can do somehow, at least at the top of my head, to try and get this patrol ship back. So there's nothing I can do. Send more reinforcements. I actually need to take a look at the routes. Wait a minute, he could go through here, he can go through here, he can go through... Yeah. The route doesn't make sense, even though there's a lot of roads that can be passed through, but... Well, I'm not gonna comment about that. How's Tibet doing? Okay, I guess, and I got an engineer that I forgot to send back to home territory. Mongolia's holding out. North China in question... Not really sure what they're doing. And pray they don't declare war out of nowhere. We still have a high possibility, but I'd rather focus on trying to get the military built up as soon as I can. Which, speaking of armies, where's the production? Here we are. Okay, we only have 21. Hanoi has no units being built. Okay, that's gonna change. What should we build? Let's see, AMX or... I guess we'll focus on those, and then we'll build 2 more of those. Nanjing. What should you build? Well, I guess we could build a couple of these. ABCs, Bisons, and a couple of Vodniks, and 3 engineers at least. Primarily in Nanjing. And another waterworks is done. Over here, looks okay, but I will build a couple of additional artillery just in case. Let's see, frog launch. Huh. I guess I'll build a couple of those. Wuhan. Okay, yeah, you're still building tanks, so I'll leave you alone. Over here, okay, we got 2 tanks that are almost done. Engineers coming soon. But we need some anti-tank units though, so I'll get those, including the Type 80. All the way up here. Okay, 1 mortar is almost done. I'll need another artillery soon. I guess the Berg Coastal. I have 2 of those. Recon, however, we're gonna need a couple though. So I'll build those. Aircraft. That's like Chengdu, Hanoi. Okay, Hanoi's almost done with that. So, a couple more fighter bombers. Some Phantoms. A Fulcrum. We'll need a few interceptors, just in case. Nanjing, I'll leave that alone. Leave Nanjing alone. Nope. Yiwu will need additional helicopters at least. Down here... and this Phantom's almost done. Well, I guess we could use 2 more. Ships. Well, we do have a couple of battleships being built. Even though I'm sure they're going to be really expensive anyway. But it would be nice to have some heavy firepower. Also, I need to build another naval fabrication here, just in case. Guangzhou, there's no need to build anymore. Nanjing, Shanghai, Wuhan. Okay, there's nothing being built here. And since this is a river, we'll need more patrol units. Maybe those, missile guided, and those. Over here, we've got an Iowa being built, along with a frigate. A tsunami. I'll just have 1 more queued up just in case. Over here, I think a destroyer will do. All the way down in southern part of China, not China, Vietnam. Not a frigate, I'll leave that alone. Over here. Well, we could use another destroyer or so, but I probably have to research a new design. If we even get a destroyer, but we don't. So, let's see what else. Ballistic missiles, cruise missile production, I'll research that. Nope. Nope. And water reclamation, research that. And more facilities are done. That's good. That's good. Gonna need a lot of stuff anyway. And the railway line here is being built. Slowly at least, but slowly. Let's see, wait a minute, when did it... okay, military complex is done, about... going to be done at least in 3 days. Sea Pier, 43, naval fabrication, 103 days. Alright. Now... okay, I think we're ready, but not quite. I will need the Air Force, at least, but I only have 5. Yeah, I only have 5 deployed. Deploy as many as I can, and then have them journey on the other side of this small town. And let's see. Okay, they have several other units and good garrisons there. A couple units here, and that's a lot of garrisons. Okay, time to attack. I'm not sending the AA unit that close. I'm just gonna keep him far behind. Except, I really meant to have some go around. Okay, we're kinda doing damage, but it's not gonna be enough. We have some helis coming in to provide support. But it's not enough because of Myanmar. Let's just send an engineer to reinforce. Great. Can you concentrate on that engineer? Okay. I gotta say that this war against Myanmar might prove to be rather moot. And even a waste of time for these units. Because no matter what we do, we're gonna run out of supplies rather quickly. And my fighters are getting wiped out. Even with the help of... Ugh. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Just get out of there. This is a pointless war. Really pointless. Well, since we don't have that much access anywhere else, so yeah, our entry into the war against Myanmar is kind of very little impact. Anyway, our economy is as usual. Social spending is still going to be as it is. Social assistance, however, I'll reduce that just a bit. Just a bit. Taxes, I guess I'll reduce it just by 1% at least. Okay, let's see. Can Thailand do any better? No, they can't. And they're just running out of supplies fast. Well, that's interesting to know. Yep, this is proving to be a waste of time. There's no point of being in this war. Now just let Myanmar regain this one tiny land. And then I'll just make peace. At least hopefully I'm trying to make peace. Let's see. Can we make peace? Yes, we can, but not now. Just have to wait until maybe this tiny territory is back under Myanmar's control. I don't want to bother having that tiny territory all the way out, not connected to the rest of the mainland. Let's see. No progress between India and Pakistan. No surprise there. Serbia, surprisingly, is still alive. At least for now. Still trying to build up our army, as it's kind of weak, greatly weakened a bit. Only 5 of my air units are reserved, but the rest are going to have to get repaired immediately. Okay. I'll just do this. Ships. I do have a few that are not repaired at the moment. Land units. The majority are reserved and are being repaired. The rest are being simply deployed. But I have some units that I don't want. Conscript is one of them. Any other units that I don't want? No. I still got a lot of artillery though. But a lot of these guys I will reserve now. Okay, another coal... Okay, these coal power plants are finished. But what to do about this? A massive amount of Chinese forces here. Okay, Manchuria. Okay, they're getting a little close to the capital of Beijing, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to break through all these defenses. I'm pretty sure. The Koreans, I really don't know what they're doing. They're just focusing up here, even though they haven't gained this territory. Don't know why. Okay, is that territory gone? Yes, it is. And let's make peace. I really don't care about this war. Sorry, Thailand, but you're on your own. Also, while it is interesting for the possibility of invading Cambodia, but there's always got to be a way to, you know, provoke them somehow. But unfortunately, I really don't know how exactly am I supposed to provoke Cambodia to declare war on me. Because as much as I want Cambodia under my control, I'd rather not bother going to war anyway, because remember, I put the difficulty at high volatility, which means any nation that's not allied, they could just declare war out of nowhere. No matter how good relations we supposedly have with them, they'll just declare war. So that's going to be anything but a slight problem there. Yeah. And we go back to DEFCON 4 just to be safe. Everybody at low and reserve. There's no point of you being deployed now. Still, I am curious of what exactly Cambodia has, particularly in their capital. Yeah, send in espionage and sabotage. There's only an airfield, so I guess I'll actually, you know what, maybe they should all recon here instead. There we go. I'll have one other recon. Well, there's some amount of units here, but I'll just send one there. Send this one. Where should I send you? Okay, there's a little bit of presence of Malaysian forces here, and ooh. Okay, they have plenty of AT units, APCs. Nothing we can handle, I guess, but like I said, I'd rather have Cambodia just be provoked into declaring war on, well, us, Vietnam. How to do that, I really don't know. Unfortunately, I really don't know how to do that. I really would like to know how to do that, so that just have Cambodia declare war, but not the other way though. I'd rather not deal with going to war at any other nations at the moment. At any rate, we could, well, I guess we could repurchase some bonds. We have over $60 billion. But I'm just gonna wait a little longer, just in case. Also, manually adjust the economy a little bit. Okay, taxes are still fine. Social spending, just as it is. So, no need about that. Oh yeah, forgot about Sri Lanka's war against India. Hey, the alliance between French Guinea and a new unit design. Interesting. Wait, what technology do they have? None. That might be interesting for us to have. Indonesia, you have Advanced radar electronics. Ask for that, but what could we give you? This, and maybe that. What else? Mid-air refueling, launch physics. Ah, there you go. But how much would that give you? $1 billion. How much do you have in your treasure? Okay. You have plenty, so... why not? If they can accept. What do you want, Angola? Lump of sum, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute, what's our relations? Not good. Screw you. Brazil, we have a very high cost of ability, but I don't see the point of going to war with them anyway. Although it is possible they might declare war for no reason. What techs they have? Biofuel, coal gasification, water reclamation, military submarines, naval catapults. Yeah. The UN. What do you have? Water conservation and water reclamation. Composite plants, hydroponics plants. Well, we are kind of researching these, but I'll need them. But what about these? Composites, coal gasification. Hold on a minute. Improve wastewater management, population water use up to minus 10%. No effects exactly here, but hydroponics. Nah, that's probably for another time. Okay, what do you want? Okay, way too many stuff. I guess I have no choice but to pay $2,600,000,000. I really don't want to spend so that much, but I would like one of these. But which one? Wait, water reclamation, we're not researching that yet. Water conservation, not yet. But improve waste management and population water use down by 10%. Oh. On lab fabrication, huh? Hey. Wait, military goods from the... okay, Belgium, but how's your economy? Not looking good. Not looking good. Oy. Domestic approval on the positive. That's good. Yeah, the people like me, population's growing, GDP and treasury's growing as well. Debt, of course, is still a problem. Now, where was I? Who was I talking to again? Oh, right, the UN Protectorate. What should I get? Reclamation or should I get the conservation? Minus 10 water usage, but this one can improve waste management. Yeah, you know what? I'll just get this one. Conservation would be nice, but I think we're going to research that anyway. So that gives them $2 billion, I mean, $300 million. Yeah, that's a pretty good price, so why not? Now, who else? England, do you have anything that we might need in case? Whoa. Well, you do have a lot. Primarily in medical. Minimally invasive surgery. Healthcare rating up to 5. Technology. Hydroponics, nuclear fission, nuclear power plants. Alright. Basic electronic implants. Science. Genetic code sequencing. What else? Jet thruster. Okay. And military-wise, though, anti-personnel munitions, submarines, nuclear weapons. Like, radar, observant, no. VLAP, artillery. How much is this? $1,750,000,000. We're gonna use this. We're gonna need this in case of dealing with any garrison units. What could we give you? Dark matter? Nope. Nope. Anything military-wise? Reactive armor, I guess? Ballistic missiles. Right. How much would that give you? About $1,150,000,000. Really? Right. I think I'll hold on to that for a little bit and see how much we might earn in the treasury. Alright, that's kind of okay. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to pause. I'm just gonna continue for one more day anyway. England's military is pretty large, but there's nothing they can do against Myanmar. I mean, not Myanmar. Why do I keep saying Myanmar? Any nation with the first letter being M, the letter M, is always gonna get me confused. Like, England can't do anything against Marcel, since there's no bridge here, or real life, a tunnel. Anyway. Why not? We're gonna need that anyway. There we go. Got anti-personnel munitions, and we got some other research anyway. Hopefully they'll be done someday. Oh well. Our latest airfield, huh? Well, that's kind of nice to know. Other facility... Taiwan? Okay, this should be interesting to see. Okay, I guess it'd be interesting to see if Taiwan could do a little better than what the Japanese are doing. Just sitting here in our territory for some reason. Even though I'm sure we did give them access, right? Military access, I mean. Yes, we do. So, why have they not attacked from this side? I don't get it, but... Well, this is interesting. Taiwan just landed, but... I have a bad feeling it's not gonna work, because these guys are just gonna do a little parade over here instead of attacking Wendeng and trying to reach Waihai, I guess. So that'd be interesting to see. Well, Taiwan, can you do better than what the Japanese are doing here, or even the South Koreans, or even the Koreans for that matter, against Manchuria? I don't know. But I guess we'll have to wait and see in the next episode. So, hope you enjoyed this, and see you again in the next episode.